What? What is she doing? Grandma! What are you doing? Grandma, what are you doing over there? Now is not the time. Grandma! Now is not the time. Can you at least flush the fucking toilet? Because that is disgusting. Let me tell you. That is a... Grandma, did you lay that turd in there? Because that is fucking disgusting. Grow the fuck up. What?
I'm not using that much power.
What just happened? Stray Souls is a third-person action horror game developed by Jukai Studio and published by Versus Evil. You play as Daniel, who you find out was adopted as a baby, but was given a house in his estranged grandmother's will. A day after he moved in on his 18th birthday, he was talking to a girl on a dating website, when she convinces him to do an investigation into some locked doors that can't be opened in the home. He finds out that the house and his grandmother have a dark past, and not only his grandmother, but his whole estranged family. As he continues searching through the home, he continues to see an old lady presence lurking around corners and just straight up being weird, including showing us her old lady dance moves.
Might as well stay busy, though. Not like I'm gonna get any sleep now.
Grandma? Hi, Grandma! What's going on, girl? You look like you need to see a chiropractor, I'm not gonna lie to you. Grandma, you need help? You need one of those little stair things that go down or the little seat things that go down the stairs? Help you out with your haunting? So Daniel sets out with the help of the girl from the dating website to find out what is going on, figure out how to stop it, and put an end to this once and for all. This game was just in general not good, from top to bottom. The story was kinda stupid, there were story beats that just didn't make sense, the beginning of the game was the most WTF Wish.com Amityville horror thing I have ever seen in my life. Where'd the kitchen come from? Oh! I already have no fucking clue what's going on. I'm already lost. Cannibals, though? What is this, like Amityville Horror House? This is probably all in his head and he's actually shooting all kinds of innocent people. They're going all Amityville on our asses. Except he's covered in shit for some reason. There is ammo laying everywhere on the ground throughout the map, like, who put all the ammo there? The character models were bad. The facial animations were awful at times. The voice acting was iffy as some scenes were just way overacted. Also, why was Daniel yawning all the time in the middle of a crisis situation? We may never know.
No part. But there's some extra bullets in here, so that's a win.
I already have full ammo, bro. And there's things down the way. Stop yawning! Listen, just because your game is boring and stupid does not mean you have to act that way. Act like you care about your life, okay? The enemies were either graphically terrible or just actually stupid, because if a wall is in their way, they will just, without fail, continue to walk into that wall until the end of time, because they didn't program these enemies to walk around objects. The puzzles were easy, which makes me wonder why there were puzzles in the first place if they weren't going to add challenge. You will spend some missions looking for keys to a door, to find keys to another door, to find keys to another door that hopefully will get you to your destination, at least in the police station mission, which I hated. The game has literally no sense of direction. There is no map, no mini-map. They just slap you in the middle of a forest with a dozen paths and just say, don't worry about it, you got this. It can't be too hard to add a map so that you at least see where you are, but I guess that would be just too much effort for a game that didn't put too much effort in it to begin with. But hey, at least there was a pug.
Feeling all right,
Who's a good pug? Who's a good pug? Oh, that's a good boy. I'll put my finger through your face. Oh, yes, I will. They said this game would have some procedurally generated aspects, which from where I'm sitting is just where some collectibles will end up that you have to find to progress the story. Maybe sometimes enemies show up differently, but outside that, nothing you do changes the story. There are 3 different endings, but nothing you do throughout the game affects those endings at all, even though you have choice dialogue you could choose from throughout the game. All 3 endings come down to a choice you make at the end of the game, which kind of makes the choices throughout the rest of the game a waste of time and a huge missed opportunity. The gameplay is super basic and also sometimes just doesn't work right. He won't shoot anymore! Help! 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 He doesn't want to! Help! Help! Like I said before, you will find ammo literally everywhere, either in red boxes laying on the side of the path or just ammo boxes laying everywhere on the floor. Now, I don't know what in-game employee laid the ammo everywhere in the police station, but they probably need to be fired since that seems pretty dangerous. You were only given 1 gun the entire game, which seems like a complete missed opportunity also, especially in an action horror game. If this was a survival horror game, I would understand. But to give you a game where you fight waves of enemies to only give you 1 gun is almost criminal. Daniel does have a very action dodge roll though that would make most action heroes blush, and you will use this dodge roll a lot, especially against bigger enemies. But even with the dodge roll, the camera will freak out and clip under the ground almost every time you do it, leaving you not knowing where you are when you get back up. Some of the enemies will shoot a black liquid that just clips through walls, so even when you think you are in cover, you will learn quickly that the game was programmed terribly, and you will take damage and sometimes die because of this, which is extremely frustrating, especially when this leads you to having to do whole sections of the game over and over again, leaving you wanting to quit the game and never look at it again. What? Bro. Grow the fuck up. What is that? Bro. And I knew I was gonna take damage there, because he's shooting everything through the damn wall. Up, he was waiting for me too. Through the wall. Everything through the wall. It's a tactic for them. In the end, Stray Souls was a mess. It tried to be Resident Evil, it tried to be Silent Hill, and it failed. The game wasn't scary, it was unintentionally hilarious, which was entertaining for me as a streamer, but that doesn't make the game good. The gameplay was mediocre at best, the story was a nonsensical joke, the puzzles were pointless, the enemies were either stupid or hitting you through walls from across the room. I was hoping for more from this game, but I got a lot less, and that is why I am giving Stray Souls a 3 out of 10. It's hard for me to say the game even has potential. I guess you could say some of the set pieces are kind of nice looking, but even then, a lot of the area will be covered in fog and you won't even be able to see it. I love horror games, it's one of my favorite genres of movies and video games, and I always look forward to one when it comes out, and this one just didn't do it for me at all. I would recommend going to buy Alan Wake 2 instead, it'll be way more worth your time and effort. But what did you guys think of Stray Souls? Did you like it more or less than I did? Let me know in the comments section below. But that's going to do it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.